What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with another Christmas Carol reaction, and we're back with more of Lucas Sleeping. And yeah, we're gonna listen to a Johnny Mathis carol, which is to say, for me it would not be a complete holiday season if I didn't listen to at least a few songs from this album. And ultimately, now that I do reactions, I feel like I'm gonna slowly go through the whole album. I think I did maybe 4 or 5 reactions featuring or from this album last time around, so we're gonna listen to at least one more this holiday season and go through the remaining handful in the next couple years. But yeah, this is with Percy Faith and his orchestra, as I talked about when I reacted to a piece by Percy Faith and his orchestra that is also included on this album, but which did not actually feature Johnny Mathis. In any case, yeah, it's classic. I love the arrangement around Johnny's voice, which admittedly, the performance of, which carol was it? It was Silver Bells, that's right. The performance of Silver Bells was different from the version on this album, not only in terms of not having Johnny's voice, but in terms of the specific arrangement and progression of the orchestral and choral elements. So yeah, ultimately I do enjoy both aspects of this, and as I said, this was a staple among my family growing up. We're going to listen to the original vinyl. I have the first version of this vinyl, 1958, and it was monophonic. I do have the stereo version later, although that one is more used. This copy, again, going on 70 years, at least in a few years, it is in near pristine quality. It looks, flawless. So we're going to listen to this one. And yeah, we're going to listen to the First Noel. Noel, French for Christmas, French for, or part of the French Christmas tradition, and ultimately, finding its way into various English language renderings of the holiday spirit as well. So let's listen. This is Johnny Mathis and his performance of the First Noel on the 1958 original monophonic release for his Merry Christmas album with Percy Faith and his orchestra.
First Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. This star drew nigh to the north
out of it for that part.
Then entered in there wise men three, full reverently upon their knee, and offered there in his presence their gold and myrrh and frankincense. Noel, 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 born is the King of
I forgot how supported vocally he was on that one. I was, it's still true what I was saying for the album as a whole, and even for this particular rendition of the First Noel. But in some other carols here, there is supporting vocals, but they're more background, they're more atmospheric, and it's Johnny just carrying the lead melody in the middle. This one, there are parts where it's like Johnny is one voice among many, even if he's still sort of right in the center of it. So the choral element of Percy Faith and his orchestra was more notable on this one, and indeed that part near the end where the backing vocals are providing that last iteration of the chorus before Johnny then rejoins for the final part of the track, or the rendition of this carol. So yeah, I like the arrangement, I like the performance. Admittedly, again, the vinyl looks pristine, but there were some pops and a bit of noise along the way, so I know some people don't mind that at all. As someone who, collects records to be played in sets and so on, I don't tend to take as nostalgic feel toward pops and surface noise as some people do, but at the same time, I do get that, in a way, if you're going to listen to a record from '58, the idea of it having a bit of pop and noise here and there, that's just going to be part of it. So yeah, ultimately, shout out to Johnny Mathis, shout out to this album in particular, shout out to those who've been interested in the holiday reactions. Again, I do have this on CD, so next time I come back for the album, maybe I'll go to the stereo vinyl, and then eventually I'll listen to one or two more from the CD copy, which will obviously be a bit more pristine in terms of the audio quality. But either way, yeah, enjoying the holiday leading into Christmas, but as I keep mentioning, once we get to the next day or two after that, I will begin regular music reactions again, and obviously looking forward to restarting all those deep dives that we've been going through. So shout out to everybody for their patience, including Luca, and shout out to all those who've taken an interest in this, so let's say, holiday side quest, if you will. Let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.